We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
All right, guys, how's it going? This is Kevin. Good to be with you guys this morning. We are getting into our drafted 2025 Panini Football Prizm number 4 3-box drafted teams. Hopefully, you guys have all had a chance to go on, see who your teams are. We had a couple people move up and down, and routing off the top of that, we had J.R. Birch, You Don't Know, and Nick Skull with the Giants, Browns, and Chiefs. Great teams there. This is our 3 boxes that were on, I believe, the left-hand side yesterday when I had you guys pick for our first 3-boxer. And I said this one would be our one for the drafted team. So here we go. These are all loose boxes. Could be anything. Could be tons of fun. Yesterday we saw a dual color blast come out of our 3-box break. So that was awesome. Let's see something crazy like that again. I just want to draw you guys' attention. We are down to 12 spots left in our Topps Midnight. So if you guys want to get into some basketball this morning, jump on in there. And it's going to be a blast. So let's get started. I got my chat open. Come in, say hi, say what's up. Let's talk some Prizm as we're ripping Prizm, huh? Or if you got any bold Super Bowl predictions, it is Super Bowl week. All right, here we go, guys. Get ready. This is going to be a fun one. Yeah, we got a silver on the T-Law. Tyrann Mathieu going to the Saints. That's numbered out of 249. And how about this one for the Patriots? Steven Gostkowski. That's a cool throwback for the Patriots. That's numbered 34 out of 49. Very nice. Patriots are Z. Leonard. Nice one, Z. Leonard. Good to see you back with us, Z. Leonard. You had some good ones last night. And we got Courtland Sutton going to the Broncos. That's going to be number 3 out of 125. Little Devin Hester there. Hey, we got a Travis Hunter base there. Brett Favre on the refractor. Brad Johnson at Tampa Bay, numbered out of 230. And Chop Robinson, 3 out of 75 for the Dolphins on the green scope. Wow, there you go. To the Jaguars, Travis Hunter, silver auto. Man, you never know what's coming out of these loose boxes. That's awesome. Jaguars' pizza fella moved up a spot for that one, too. Love it. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. And Chris Boswell for the Steelers. That's out of 149. And Jalen Milroe, refractor on the emergent. Geno Stone on refractor. Brock Bowers, Prism break. And Brian Thomas Jr. on the orange out of 249. Joe Burrow on the silver throwback. Let's go to the Bengals. Yeah, we got a snakeskin on a rookie. Let's go. Very nice. Emeka Egbuka. That's going to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Very nice. That's going to Pete. Good hit. And snakeskin is not numbered, but very rare. It's a good hit. And Shedeur Sanders for the Browns. How about a silver Cam Miller for the Raiders? And Vita Vea for the Buccaneers out of 230. And Trayvon Henderson with the Super Bowl background. That is 16 out of 60. Another nice one. It's a great box. Some good low numbered stuff there. And T. Higgins to the Bengals. That's 14 out of 200. And very nice. Abdul Carter going to the Giants on the fireworks. That's 34 out of 99 going to J.R. Birch. And Maxwell Harrison on the football parallel out of 180. Emergent Travis Hunter. All right, box one down. And just a reminder, guys, with Prizm, be sure to check out our grading program right on the app. You can sign up for that. We take care of it all for you, from the grading review to grading. It's a great move to do with Prizm. So I just want to remind you guys, if you guys are getting hits, think about that. And we got a Justin Fields going to the Jets in the purple out of 225. Luther Burden to the Bears. And Damian Martinez on the silver going to the Seahawks. Carl Pickens on football parallel out of 180. Still going, Wilby. Who's got time for sleep, right? And Will Campbell, very nice for the Patriots. That's 48 out of 49. Patriots is Z Leonard. Nice hit, buddy. Wilby, you're a dog. Dog recognizes dog. Oh. And Cowboys, we got Phil Maffa. That's numbered out of 149. And Lamar Jackson on the fireworks going to the Ravens. 67 out of 99. Tim Tebow. And James Pierce Jr. to the Falcons. Numbered at 249. Fractal, Brian Thomas Jr. Roof. Lance Briggs to the Bears. Antonio Gibson, orange, going to the Pats out of 249. And how about a Taj Brooks going to the Bengals? That's a green scope auto. That's numbered out of 75. Taj Brooks. TJ Hawkinson to the Vikings. Numbered out of 99. What's up with that all-white jersey? Not a fan. It's like, dude, you guys look like you're playing for the Colts. What's going on with that jersey? TJ Hawkinson on the silver. Jalen Warren to the Steelers out of 200. And Jalen Warren to the Steelers. That's numbered out of 65. Nice. Look at that one. There we go. We haven't seen one of these yet. Omarion Hampton on the 1, 2, 3, 4 color patch. Yeah, going to the Chargers. Flan. Nice hit. That patch is like bursting out of there, too. That's sweet. That's 15 out of 99. That's sweet. Yeah, Omarion Hampton is awesome too, man. He was fun to watch this year. As Wilby says, that is fire. Totally fire. Geno Smith out of 230 and McMillan on the prismatic refractor. Travis Etienne going to the Jaguars. It's funny, though, with this card, I don't know if you guys recognize this. Jaguars, but on the back, it's got a big Texans logo. Obviously not playing at home, but semi-confusing. Also, fun fact for anyone listening in who wants a fun fact for the Super Bowl. I heard this today in San Francisco. There are more dogs than kids. How about that one? Fun fact Super Bowl of the day right there. There is more dogs than kids in San Francisco. Now you know. More dogs than kids. Going Connor. Connor says Andrew will be late this afternoon. Thanks for the update, Connor. And Anthony Richardson to the Colts. That's going to be on a 125. Drake May. We got George Russo going to the Bills. Non-numbered refractor. And we got Kelvin Johnson on the silver. Cam Miller to the Raiders. That's 97 out of 200. And Micah Parsons with the Panini back. That's numbered 11 out of 20. Sweet card. Wrong jersey, though. Come on. And there we go. Jack Beck to the Raiders. Very nice autos here. Crushing these. That's sweet. Connor says he wants some Eagles. You like the Eagles on this break, huh? Let's see what we can do. Christian McCaffrey is going to be on a 149 going to San Francisco. Ashton Genty on the firework refractor going to the Raiders. Ernest Biner for the Browns. And Jaden Blue for the Cowboys out of 230. Jaden Daniels throwback on the silver. Cam Ward on Prismatic. And Trey Amos on Refractor going to the Commanders. And Theo Johnson to the Giants out of 200. Rashad Bateman on Super Bowl parallel. That's 46 out of 60. Going to the Ravens. Jalen Johnson to the Bears on Football Parallel out of 180. And Egbuka, 22 out of 99. Going to the Bucks. And Khalil Shakir going to the Bills. That's out of 249. Jackson Dart on Fireworks. Trey McBride, silver. Brandon McManus to the Packers out of 225. And auto, Phil Maffa to the Cowboys. And the silver auto. Cowboys is Pisa fella. All right. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence on silver. Travis Hunter base. Shedeur Sanders base. Jaden Daniels on throwback silver. Ashton Genty fireworks silver. McMillan prismatic silver. Jalen Milroe emergent silver. Joe Burrow on the throwback to the Bengals silver. Cam Miller to the Raiders silver. Khalil Shakir, this is going to be orange. These are all going to be out of 249. James Pierce Jr. to the Falcons. Antonio Gibson to the Pats. Tyrann Mathieu to the Saints. Brian Thomas Jr. to the Jags. And our blue waves, these are going to be numbered out of 230. Jaden Blue. Geno Smith. Brad Johnson. Vita Vey. And Football Parallel, these are numbered out of 180. Jalen Johnson. Carl Pickens. And Maxwell Hairston. And these are going to be numbered out of 200. We got Cam Miller, Theo Johnson, Jalen Warren, T. Higgins. And Fireworks numbered Lamar Jackson going to the Baltimore out of 99. And Abdul Carter to the Giants numbered out of 99. Orange Wave is going to be numbered out of 65. We got Jalen Warren to the Steelers. And our purples out of 125, Anthony Richardson and Cortland Sutton. Our red wave is going to be numbered out of 149. We got Christian McCaffrey, Phil Maffa, Chris Boswell, and Chop Robinson Green Scope out of 75. Panini Parallel, these are numbered out of 60. Trayvon Henderson, Rashad Bateman. And we have Purple Cracked Ice at a 225. Wilby's favorite player, Brandon McManus. And Justin Fields going to the Jets. TJ Hawkinson out of 99 going to the Vikings. And Taj Brooks to the Bengals out of 75 on the auto. All right, over to the left, we got ourselves the Patriots. Patriots is Z Leonard at the Will Campbell rookie. Purple, that's numbered out of 49. Nice one. And Raiders. Raiders is You Don't Know. The Jack Beck silver auto. And Cowboys is going to be Pizza Fella. Phil Maffa auto. And a Micah Parsons Panini Parallel, numbered 11 out of 20. And to the Patriots, it's going to be Z Leonard on the Steven Gostkowski. That's 34 out of 49. And Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it's going to be Pete. The Egbuka Prismatic out of 99. And Egbuka on the snakeskin. That's a nice one. To the Chargers, we got Flan. Omari and Hampton RPA. That's sweet. Out of 99. 15 out of 99. Awesome hit. And we got the Jaguars. Pizza Fella. There you go. Travis Hunter on the silver auto. All right, guys. Thank you. Take a look at some breaks. We got 11 spots left to go in Midnight. So once we get that filled up, we'll be breaking into a full case of Midnight. Don't miss out on that. That's going to be a blast. So, all right, guys. You guys have a good one. It was great hanging out with you. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.